Hi there YouTubers and Lord of the Rings fans. This is Roscoe with my review of the Sideshow Collectibles Gollum and Smeagol premium format statue. Right, let's first go take a look at the box. I've actually been after this piece for quite a while. Luckily about a week and a half ago one popped up on eBay. The seller in New York had two of them unopened. He opened them for inspection and they were never displayed. So I grabbed the first one for a pretty good price. So I was very happy I was able to secure one. A little bit worried if it would ship here okay, but all arrived in one piece. A nice artwork of Smeagol on one side. Even the shipper for this box was in great condition. It's not a massive size, which is good, so it saves on space. Got a nice gloss finish. All the Rings headings. And a picture of Gollum on the other side. So many of you are probably aware I've been tracking down some of the old Lord of the Rings PFs. They're a great quality piece, or pieces. Especially fond of the villains. I think they were done extremely well. And Gollum was definitely one I decided to track down and wanted to have. Now, I think everyone's favourite option to display this is the Smeagol option. I think it's done extremely well. I'll get to that shortly. But seeing I'm collecting most of the villains, I'm going to leave him displayed as Gollum. The hunched over look reminds me of the sort of shadow look of him in the cave in the beginning of the first film. He's holding the ring. He comes in a few pieces. He separates at the hip here, so the whole top half of the body is one piece. The hips and all the legs are joined as a second piece. The base is all one piece. You get the nameplates, Gollum and Smeagol. They can be removed and swapped over. You get this display stand for the alternate sort of persona, either Smeagol or Gollum, and then you get the Smeagol top half of his body. There's quite a few pieces, but it's not overly large. Let's give it a 360 look. Got all the scars on his back from being lashed. For a statue, this is extremely well done. Very realistic. The dirt, the grime, the skin colour, the eyes, the pose. I can't fault it at all. The stairs are awesome. Like the staircase when they're trying to go past Minas Morgul. It's a sort of a combination of a few different things throughout the films. As you can imagine, the base is quite heavy for its size. The decorative piece around the base there. You got the Gollum nameplate, which can be removed. It's magnetised. You can swap it if you want the Smeagol one on there. Swap it over. Or alternatively, you can display him as Smeagol, which I know it's a lot of people's favourite. It's the perfect scene from the end of the third film where he finally gets the ring back. Just so intrigued by it. eyes are done extremely well. Camera shows it up slightly different, but in person it's very realistic. The gums, the teeth, just his emotion shown in both sculpts is really, really, really good. Now it's lucky there was a couple of versions of this released. Some people are a bit confused by it. I was too at first. There's a domestic exclusive, which is limited through Sideshow of 500, and I was lucky enough to get one of those. And there was also, after that sold out, they released an international edition of 1,000. Now there's no difference in the product at all. There's no extra accessory between the two. They're both the same, except this one has an edition number of 500 on the base. I think the international version had the edition number out of 1,000 and was labelled International Edition. So there's no difference between the two, except the labelling on the base. But still glad that the one I did get was the domestic exclusive out of 500. So very, very happy with this purchase. So glad it arrived in one piece. It's definitely never been out of the box. Not one speck of dust was on it. Finally happy that something I've been after for such a long time is in the collection. And just, I can't fault anything about it. I just love everything about it. The pose of both, it's so hard to decide how to have him. And I'll leave this out just to see both. But it's so easy just to swap them over every now and then. It doesn't really matter. He's quite tall if you put the Smeagol sculpt on this. But it's that hunched over, villainous look is what I'm going for the rest of my Lord of the Rings villains. Which I have Sauron, Saruman. I now have Lurtz, I'll review that next. This guy, and I'm still tracking down a Morgul Lord. I could have got it a few times now, the Morgul Lord, but I'm after the exclusive, so. And of course I've Gandalf the Grey, which is amazing. Not much about it is premium format, like with mixed media. Anything mixed really is the loincloth around his waist there, so it's not really any other way they could have done it, and it's been done to perfection. I absolutely love it. And the reason why I suppose it's so hard to find this guy is because most Lord of the Rings collectors bought two, exactly like this seller did, but never got around to displaying it because they wanted to display it in both ways. But I just love the stairs, they're so well done. Some people complain about the base, I don't know why. I think it's superb. Gives it a bit more presence in the collection, because he's such a small character anyway. Alright guys, I'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed this quick review of an old premium format, which I know a lot of collectors love and have in their collection. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys next time with Lurtz premium format. Bye for now.